just to give you recap, in the last session, we actually started comparing the old way of doing Power BI reports, and now we are trying to get into the new version, right? Now, what exactly we are doing now here? We are trying to replace few of the transformations that we wanted to do. Rather than doing it in Power Query, we'll start choosing in Data Factory, followed by whatever we wanted to do in a Power Pivot, which you already know it. Now we are going to do it in Azure ADF. And whatever we used to store the data in the SQL Server, now we are trying to store in the Azure SQL, right? So we are trying to find an alternative so that we can reduce the burden for Power BI. This is what we have discussed. But now we need to depend on other tools. So what Microsoft has come up with is, hey, don't worry, we can do everything within our one environment, which is nothing but Fabric. But the challenge here is it's a very new tool. It's less than 1 year old, which is like an active version, and it becomes very hard to use it for your real-time projects. So what we are going to do, let's build a solution completely in Azure. Let's use the Azure services, and then let's get back on Fabric, right? Now that is what we have discussed. We discussed to learn Azure first. Now, getting on to the subject, just before we learn Azure, we need to understand what is this cloud computing. Remember the word cloud computing. This is going to be the top ruling technology in the next 3-4 years. With this cloud computing, what we have observed is, imagine we wanted to start a business. In order to start a business, what we have seen, we need idea, investment, strategy, source, and we need a website, and basically we need a database. Now, this is what we have discussed, correct? Now, in order to store this business data, as well as in order to host an application, we need servers and space. But in terms of the limitation, I don't know where to store this much of data. Initially, it was fine. It was like a classroom training where students come to class. I teach on the whiteboard and they listen, they make their own notes, they go. But in this modern way of learning, everyone expects spoon feeding. Everyone needs recording. Everyone needs notes, right? And you expect everything. You say that I'm paying 30,000, 35,000 fees, so can't you give the recordings? You ask it, right? So, in order to store all of this information, we need 2 terabytes of data for all the sessions. Where can I go and store this, right? Now, to store this, I have an option. Okay. Let's imagine what is the option. As of now, we have in KSR 14,000 students. To store this 14,000 students, I need just 1 terabyte of data. 1 terabyte of data is more than enough to store your 14,000 KSR students record, right? And I need not go for any servers. I need not go for any database. The reason is my system itself is having 1 terabyte of space. My C drive is having 200 GB. My D drive is having 400 GB. My F drive is having 460 GB. If you add all this, my laptop itself is having 1 terabyte of data. I need not go for any extra database. I need not go for any extra server. I can store all of the KSR students in my laptop itself. My laptop is 1 terabyte, and to store 1 terabyte of KSR data, I can store it in my system only. Yesterday we wanted to store data. Today I'm saying that I will be able to store in my laptop itself. So the entire expense that I need to bear is 1 lakh because my laptop is 1 lakh. So in my laptop, they have given 1 terabyte of space and I can easily store all of my KSR record, provided I'm not storing recordings, only the Student information, where they come from, what they do, what is their experience, how come they joined KSR, which course they have joined, how much of fees they have paid. I need to store this information. I will be using personal laptop to store 14,000 KSR students, which the entire expense of the database management is just 1 lakh. Are you all with me?
Yes.
Okay. Now, okay, assuming that you people are getting placed, 100% of us you will get record. All of you will get record. I mean, that means we achieve a target like 100% people get placed. And what do? You just go to tell your friends. Friends will tell their friends, and imagine 14,000 students now becomes 40,000, and imagine 40,000 becomes 1 lakh. 1 lakh become 4 lakhs. If 4 lakh students are there in KSR, now obviously what happens? Imagine that KSR's data volume increases to 10 terabytes. KSR's data volume increases to 10 terabytes. Nothing to worry. I will simply buy 10 laptops. In one laptop, I can store 1 terabyte. In 10 laptops, I can store 10 terabyte. I just need to spend 10 lakhs. My problem is solved. Can I do this?
No, Santosh.
No, but it's too costly.
No,
Why? Why? Do you think KSR does not have 10 lakhs?
it's a waste of
Yeah,
money.
but why can you waste of money purchasing 10 laptops? You can do another.
No? What? Why? What is wrong in this?
Another.
Buying 10 laptops is not a big deal for KSR. They'll buy it. What is wrong?
Suppose in 20 lakhs, you can not buy 20 laptops or something. So you can store data in another way.
Data again increase, then you have to like spend more 10 lakhs. You
That's
just
fine. I'll ask you people. You people who have got job, you will give some. You will send. You will lend some amount to KSR, right? If I ask, will you?
nobody
Buy
lend.
is not a problem, but we need to spend this OS installation, maintenance, and everything will be included, right? So it's a big work.
Right. Now, buying 10 laptops is not a big deal. But who will operate this? Even Ravana has only 10 heads. He doesn't have 10 hands. Now, who will go and work on this 10 laptops? I need to hire 10 people for all the. I'm to in order to hire. In order to hire, I need to pay them salary. No one will work for free. Even new people will never help us. Once you get job, imagine there is an opportunity to work with KSR. Obviously, you'll expect something, right? So nothing comes free here. So at least if I'm taking help from you people, at least I need to pay a minimum salary. So buying 10 laptops is not a big deal, but operating it, installing the softwares, suddenly Mahesh comes and asks, in which batch who has got the highest package? Where will I go and get? It is divided the data into 10 systems. I need to go collect. See, first of all, it's 10 systems. In each system, I may have multiple Excel files. I need to figure out which batch, which Excel, who is highest package. Then collectively, I need to take the total from each laptop. Then overall, I need to see who is the highest from this 10 laptop. Oof, very tired, right? 10 lakhs is not a big deal, but other challenges, paying them salary and managing the systems is very hard, right? Now, myself, Mahesh, and entire the board meeting, in the board meeting, we were discussing how can we manage this? How can we manage this? So yeah, I am good at training. I can teach. Mahesh is good at mentoring. Maybe he'll mentor the students. He'll tell them which students, which course to join. There's another people who chases the students to complete the fees collection, everything. Each one has their own strength. But who will go and store this data now? Who is going to manage this data? We need a person. We need a person. So we were fighting. I was saying, Mahesh, you take care of it. Mahesh is telling, no, you take care of it. So one person is saying, no, you take care of it. We started fighting because it's not an easy task to maintain 10 laptops, 10 people, paying them salary. It's not an easy task, right? We're struggling, and finally someone from sky falling to the ground and saying that, hey, don't worry, you just give me 3 lakhs. I will completely manage your KSR data. We were really shocked. Who is that person? Who is that person? There is a person who's falling from the sky, who's falling from the cloud and saying that, don't worry, you need not spend 10 lakhs. You just give me 3 lakhs. I will make sure the data is protected. The data is secure and I will take care of it. See, worst case, what I can do is I can give this 10 laptops to you people to manage. Imagine that you got the highest package, so you are grateful to KSR, so you will help us. Maybe you will say, I don't need salary, sir, I will do it. But what happens if I give a laptop to you? Your brother will use, your sister will use, your cousin will use for gaming. One day you will tell there is no power. One day you will say you are outside. Someone else is seeing my KSR data. If I give the laptop to you, where is the data security? Where is the data security? And suddenly you'll say there is no power. And for all of the 10 people, I need to install the software. Right? Now the challenges are scalability. That means today it is 10 laptops. Today it is 10 laptops. So it is 10 lakhs. Tomorrow it becomes 100 laptops. 100 laptops is 100 lakhs. 100 lakhs is nothing but 1 crore. If I have 1 crore, why will I come and sit and teach in this class? As simple as that, right? If KSR is having 1 crore of revenue, why we will come and teach? We'll close the shutter and we'll enjoy with this 1 crore. So we can't spend 1 crore only for laptops. So the first problem we have is scalability. As and then the data increases, you cannot buy laptops. The second problem is server storage. Okay, I don't know, I do not want to store it in the Excel. Let me opt for database. Nowadays, getting database itself is a big task. Demand, as and then the demand increases, the storage price also increases. For storing 1 terabyte of data, these people are charging 45,000. Where will I go and pay? Pen drive itself is good enough to store my small data. Why should I go and store in 45,000 server? Data security. I would have given a laptop to you people, trusting you're all my students, you will help me. But your system, your cousin, your friends, your brothers is actually using for games. Where will I go and have my data? Data security is also gone. Suddenly you will say that I was going in bus, someone took my laptop. And you'll say I was carrying the laptop, suddenly laptop fell on the ground, I'm getting a blue screen. Who is responsible? It's my data, it is there. Data loss. And the most important thing is, for each and every person, I need to install a Microsoft Excel, which is a genuine version, which is I have to pay for product. And apart from that, I need to provide you internet. I need to provide electricity bill. All this I need to do. And suddenly if you say that my speaker is not working, my headset is not working, my mouse is not working, my keyboard is not working, I need to repair that as well because it's my laptop. It's KSR laptop. All these are challenges. Who will do all this? So we are worrying. And suddenly what happened? There was a person who actually flew from sky and said that, don't worry, you just give me 3 lakhs. I will take care of entire system. You need not look for your students. You need not ask them to take care of the systems. Don't do that. I will do everything for you. You just give me 3 lakhs. I will only take care of the security. I will only manage the data loss. I will only keep the backups. I will only keep everything, analysis, data storage, Excels, managing, servers, everything I'll take care. You just give me 3 lakhs. Is it a good deal? Someone is saying that you give me 3 lakhs, I will do everything for you.
Yes,
Yes.
Santosh, that's a good.
Okay. whatever I tell, will you believe? Yes? Whatever I tell, will you believe? First question.
No, Santosh.
No.
We will
Why?
search.
Will I tell lie in the class?
No, not lying, but of course we can research.
Okay. What if I say you that in my house I don't have washing machine? Can you believe this?
No, Santosh.
No.
Believe.
No.
In nowadays, all have
Might
washing
be.
machines, Santosh.
Nowadays everyone is having that. I agree. I am saying in my house I don't have washing machine. Believe or not?
Yes, it might be.
Maybe it
Might
might
be.
be.
Okay. Why? What is
Very
that
simple.
guess? I can have it? Why I cannot have it? Reason?
It's
I'm saying
not
I don't have.
necessary that everyone should have.
Okay. Need
It
not
depends on the
necessary that
individual.
everyone needs. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe you don't like to wash clothes in washing machine. You might have
Okay.
a maid.
I have a maid. Okay. Very good guess. I really need it. Okay. Very good guess. Any other guess? Yes.
Trust.
Trust. What trust?
Something the fabric was.
No, I am saying I don't have washing machine in my house. Is it believable or not believable?
I think it is
Is it
believable
correct?
because you can hire the laundryman or you can pay for the laundry.
Okay. I'll tell you one story. This is what I follow. Okay. You may think me whatever you want, but this is how I am. Okay. Try to keep very simple. Don't complicate things in life. I'm not talking about the subject. I'm talking about in life. Take things very, very, very lightly. One life there to enjoy. Don't overcomplicate it. First of all, don't overthink. Okay. The truth is, I don't have washing machine in my house. Very simple. Okay. I'll tell you why. In my home, my mom is very strict. You earn 1 lakh per month, you earn 2 lakh per month, you earn 3 lakh per month, you be a prime minister, you be Ambani, whoever you are. In my home, we have a rule. Okay. You have to wash your own clothes. You have to wash your own plates. This is a discipline that we follow. Whatever you're working in whichever company you are the CEO of the company, doesn't matter in my home. You have to do your own work. Of course, I have a maid who cleans my room, who cleans the floor, who washes other vessels, but the plate we eat and the clothes we wear, we have to do it by ourselves. This is a rule. So I have taken one washing machine, and each day one day my mom will use it, one day my sister will use it, one day my dad will use it, and I usually use it on Saturday and Sundays. Other days, not even I have a breathing space. So where will I go and spend all this time, right? So I usually don't do it. So what I thought, why all this washing machine and all? Okay, so I opted for a separate room because of my work, meetings, sessions. I opted for a separate room. Okay, so that I can have some privacy to work, take sessions, shout. No one is going to ask, right? So I thought I will take a separate room. And in fact, I wanted to take a washing machine now. I was thinking, should I really take a washing machine? The standard washing machine, whether it's a front load or a top load, will cost you 35,000, which is a very good branded company. Okay, it costs us 35,000. Now, apart from that, I just thought it's a 35,000, but since it's an automatic washing machine, you should also have a proper water supply to the washing machine. You need to adjust the taps. They'll come and deliver to your house. They will have some installation. So the installation cost was 5,000. Okay, and the washing machine which I took was 3-star washing machine. On the washing machine, you would have seen 3 stars, 5 stars. Do you know what is that?
Yes, Santosh. It's power reducing.
Yeah. So the higher the rating, you will have the better energy consumption. But for me, since we are using daily, right? Washing machine we use daily because daily we, I mean, first of all, I need to go to office. So every day I need to wear a formal dress. So obviously I need to wash every day, right? If I use washing machine every day for 20 days, my electricity bill is coming around 1,000 rupees. Okay. Just in machine will not wash by itself. You need to use detergents, right? Powder, washing powder, something is there, right? You need to use that. And 6 months once, 8 months, service, maintenance cost, all this. Not every month I will spend this, but at least some maintenance cost is there. And it uses water like anything. You need to pay for water bill. Water bill is 750 rupees. So in this, I would say only this is one-time payment. Just like a new washing machine if I buy, I have to keep it 40,000 aside. Rest of the things I need to pay every month. Do you agree? Maybe this also. This also may not happen every month, but this one I need to pay every month. Electricity bill. I need to use detergents and I need to use water bill. So can I say that this is like a one time? This is like, okay, six months once. Can I say 2,500 I need to spend every month? Agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Is everyone with
Yes,
me?
yes, Santosh. Yes.
Okay. And the biggest challenge, I don't mind spending 2,500. The biggest challenge is I need to clean the washing machine first before usage. And I need to dry it. After I pick out this, it will not dry automatically. At one stage, you have to go to terrace, you have to put it in the hanger, and you have to wait the sun. You have to wait until it's evening, the sun falls on it, it dries up, and come again. You have to send it for pressing, ironing. Oof. 1 to 1.5 hours easily gone. If I have 1.5 hours, I'll take one session. For washing clothes, I have to spend 1 hour. So forget about money. I have to spend 2,500 per month apart from this new washing machine price, apart from this installation price, apart from the service maintenance, which is 1,000 rupees per 6 months. Keep this aside. I need to pay 2,500 rupees per month. And most importantly, I work for 20 days. So 20 into 1 hours, I have lost 20 hours in a month. 20 hours is gone. Because as I told you, in my house, we have a strict rule. You have to wash your clothes. No one is going to help you. Now, all these challenges, I felt like, oh God, I don't need washing machine. I don't need washing machine. Okay. You know what I did? I looked for dry cleaning service. Every day I wear one pair of clothes, one set. They're charging 35 rupees for one set. In a week, I wear 5 days, Monday to Friday. I don't usually iron on Saturday and Sunday. It's like I always been maybe night dress or a simple dress. I don't go anywhere, so not required. So in a week, I wear for 5 days, 175 rupees per week. Per month, I am paying 700 rupees. And the good thing is, they only will come, they only will pick, they only will drop, they only give complimentary, they will only iron it everything. Wow, what a life. 700 rupees per month. Here, here,
1,500.
2,500. Forget about 2,500. I am losing 20 hours of time. If you ask me who is the richest person, I would always say that the person who has time. So 20 hours I'm utilizing here. The 20 hour utilized, I could have done it. I could have utilized in somewhere else. Right? So now tell me, I don't have washing machine. Do you believe it? And the good thing is, if you go on Sunday, it's 20% off. I took it from Google. Okay, it's something. It's not for marketing. Don't think that it's my shop. It's somewhere in Delhi. Somewhere I searched dry cleaning shop, and I got this. This is not for marketing, okay? Don't think this is somewhere it's showing Delhi. And in fact, they clean curtains, carpets, sofa covers, jackets, car seats, everything they clean. Leather jackets, polishing, repairing. What else I need? Life is so beautiful if you enjoy it. That's what I'm doing it now. Why will I put all the efforts? 2,500 rupees I need to spend if I'm doing it. But here, free pickup, free drop. I'll just put it in a cover. I'll hang it on my door. The person comes morning, he gets it. Evening, he again puts in my house. Simple. I'll use it for the next day. Now tell me, buying a washing machine is a smart work, or what I am doing is a smart work?
Giving for dry cleaning is smart.
It all depends upon individual requirement that you need to consider.
Okay, what is your individual requirement? You are think that you are alone and you want to do all this. What you will do? Even if my family comes, okay, imagine maybe uh, if I am there, and plus maybe let's say my wife is there, 700 plus 700, still 1,400. No, here that too I'm saving the initial cost. 40,000 I have to just take out from the pocket and just give it like this. Simple, no? Forget about even if I have a family. I would still say this is the best solution. Do you agree?
Yes.
And in fact, if 3 people are there, that's what is happening. In my home, I am actually paying more than 2K for only electricity bill. You know why? They wash 3 times. My mom washes 1 time, my dad washes 1 time, my sister washes 1 time. They keep on washing. And after they wash, obviously we need to clean it. And obviously we will be using a lot of water. And this is just an expected 2,500 is just for one person, I'm saying. If it is 3%, it may even go to 3,000, 4,000. The more and more people are there in your house, the price also will increase. Electricity bill will increase. Maintenance, rather than paying for 6 months, I have to give maintenance for every 2 months. Can I say this is the best solution?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But Santosh, here's again one issue with like hygiene. We can't maintain hygienic things.
What hygiene? This is not food to eat, right? It's not a food to maintain hygiene. It's just a cloth, just a piece of cloth. What is there? Whatever. See, if you are giving them for service, if they don't clean properly, are you going to pay them? Definitely, you'll send it back. You say, this is not washed properly. I will not give. You'll start bargaining. You'll start fighting, right? We're all Indians. You know better. Hygiene, fine. But if it's not clean, why will I pay? As if your washing machine washes to the best and to the core. Is it happening? Everyone, touch your hands and say that. Is your washing machine washing 100%? 99.9999% of the bacteria is cleaned up. Is it true?
No.
There only we washing our family's clothes. But in the dry cleaners, they are washing all our people's clothes.
So you would prefer this one then, right? This one. You prefer this one? Yes?
Maybe it's more like hygienic. If we talk about the hygienic purpose, then
Whatever it is. What is your thoughts? One option or two option? This is first option. Will you go with first option or will you go with second option?
obviously in India, maybe most of are having first option.
Is it? How many of
Yeah.
you want to go with this first option? Spending 2,500? Obviously, you are doing it. I'm not saying, see, even in my mom also doing the same thing. We are doing it, but what is the preferred one? This one or just get it done from others?
But
would
I
go with
think
the
the
first
dry
one
cleaning is
because of a lot of
expensive.
things.
Done from other.
Like I told, it's like it depends upon the scalability. If the family size is up and down tomorrow, or like you have an urgent requirement, immediate requirement, then you need itself. You cannot just have the services on the go 24/7. So it's limited to a daytime. So there are some pros and cons to everything. So if I were you, I would go with the first option, considering the scalability of family and the usage.
No, that's what I'm saying, right? This is for one person. If 3 people, 4 people are there, the number of times you wash, the number of times wear and tear, detergents will be more, electricity will be more, water will be more. Obviously, it is going to increase the price, no? If you talk
Yeah,
about the scalability.
but the dry cleaning prices are increased. I don't think so. It's 35 for one set.
35 it is. Just yesterday morning I gave.
Oh, is it? When I Google, it says 300, 400.
300 or 400, where? Which city it is?
I don't know.
It's
I
not
just
about the prices, it's about the point.
because depending
Yeah,
on the price only we go. If it
yeah.
costs more,
Keeping
we
apart
go.
these washing things, from maintenance perspective, we'll definitely prefer someone to maintain everything
Okay,
in terms of the cloud or
okay. Very simple. Coming to the point, I don't want to do all this. My work is different. My profession is different. I am doing different work. I don't want to waste time in this, right? I'm not going to a marriage function every day to be like in whites. Just I need a formal dress. I just give for maybe washing and pressing. Maybe even if it is 60 rupees, 70 rupees, even if it is 100 rupees, I still say, okay, let's assume that is 100 rupees. 100 into 20 days, you'll still end up 2000 only. But the most importantly, I'm saving the time here. Time is important here for me, not about the money, right? Well, coming to,
Though we prefer second one, but in general, first one will be in lots of usage.
okay, I'll give another example. There you tell me, okay, first one is preferred. Okay, in this, okay, you are not agreeing with me. I would always go with this one. Get it done from some other one and just get paid. Okay, you pay them, they'll give the service for you, and as simple as that. Okay, now this is one thing. Okay, um, now as you said, scalability is important. Imagine if there is a function in your house and 40 to 50 people come to your house and they'll staying for 10 days. What you will do for washing clothes? 40 people are there. It's not 4 people, 40 people are there. What you will do?
We'll give outside.
Second option is better.
No, money is going. No, now you tell. Now you tell. First
Here
option
we
I
calculate time.
yes. 40 times can you wash it in a day? 40 time. Just now, if I go and switch on my washing machine, it will show it is automatic, right? It will show 59 minutes left, 58 minutes left, 57 minutes left, and 40 people has to wash. Where will I go? If you're talking about scalability, you know what? Second option is better. Do you agree? Just pay the money, get it done.
Yes.
Yes.
40 people you're not able to manage in your house. We have 40 gigabyte of data that is across the systems, across the company. Where are you going to store? Where are you going to process? People who don't know what is this 40 gigabyte, here it is. 40 followed by its gigabyte. So gigabyte stands for 10 to the power of 21. So 40 followed by 10 followed by 21 zeros. 40 people you're not able to manage in your house, and you have to manage 40 gigabytes of data that is getting generated from different companies, different cities, different places. Where do you go and store? You need a person who can manage this. Who is that superhero who is going to manage all this? Right? And you know what? I'm very lazy. So I've just taken up to 2018, 6 years back. And you know what happened in 2020, 2021? Even kids started using smartphones for online sessions. And even now, each and every one is actually using the data now. It could be a mobile data, it could be a Wi-Fi data. You're using your phone, you're using your smartphone, you're somewhere in US, UK, Canada, Mexico, Africa, and I'm in Bangalore, and we're just still connected each other. All this how is happening? Data transfer. Where will I go and store all this? Where will I go and process this? highly impossible to store it in your SQL server, highly impossible to store it in your laptops. Even if you have 100 laptops, it's difficult now. I would say in the case of data is increasing, giving this work to someone else is an ideal and a smart decision that you can do. Someone else, let him manage the data. Someone else, let him wash the clothes. Someone else, let them take care of our systems. That is the optimal solutions. Do you all agree?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Now, as I talked about all these challenges, scalability, server storage, data security, data loss, maintenance, life is very hard for me now. I don't want to go with on-prem. This is all called on-prem challenges. What is this on-prem? Something which you're installing in your own house, like your washing machine. Something which you're using in your own servers. I don't want this. As and then the data is getting bigger. Let me hand over this to someone else and let's be safe. Give money, take care of yourself. Okay. Now, actually, I was a foodie person. Okay, I have tasted uh, all the type of food in Bangalore. Every restaurants I've tried. I've tried in 2020 before COVID. After COVID, I stopped eating outside, and that has become a habit, and that is how I stopped it. But before COVID, I used to spend a lot of time outside. Okay, I'm a foodie person. Okay, I travel Bangalore to Mysore only for having dosa. That type of person I am. I travel from Bangalore to Oskote. I don't know whether you people know Oskote. Oskote 3 a.m. biryani is there. Do you all know? People who are from Bangalore.
Yeah, pretty much famous.
Every single week I go there. 3 o'clock a.m. in the morning time, there will be a 1 kilometer queue where people will be standing for biryani in Bangalore. It happens only in Bangalore. I got a lot of opportunities on site, but I said, no, I want to be in Bangalore. For what? Food. That type of person I was. But things changed. In COVID time, I really missed a lot of foods. Okay, like a lot of my favorite food, I missed it because lockdown, you cannot go out, you cannot eat anything, right? It was very difficult. So what I did, for the first time, apart from technologies, I learned cooking. People who cook, I would say, you're the best people because you're helping others to get food prepared and you're saving them time, right? The one skill which I learned in COVID time is cooking. Okay, today, every single day, I cook in my house. I cook breakfast, I cook lunch, and even after the class, I'll go and cook for dinner. This is what I do. I've given rest for all of my family members, and I do it. Whatever the busy time I am. Sometimes I always take my laptop to kitchen also, where meeting will be going on, and I'll be doing something there. So I've learned something which I'm very proud of it, apart from my technology, work, everything is cooking. So as I said in the lockdown, I was like a bit, it's boring. I was not able to eat any food. So I started cooking food. And one day I thought of cooking pizza at home, right? I was thinking about creating pizza. So everything I tried. I've tried burger, I have tried KFC chicken, I have tried pizza, everything I've tried at home. When? Lockdown only, because lockdown we were not getting food. 2020, the first wave, the life was very hard. You know it better. All the people who are in India, you know better. It started from 21 days lockdown to 48-day lockdowns, and it started and it continued till 6 months. You all know it, right? So we thought doing every Saturday and Sunday, I start doing the best place you can learn cooking is the best place you can learn cooking is
YouTube.
YouTube. What else you need? YouTube. There are lakhs of channels for cooking. If you go and show my playlist, it all will be cooking channel only. Every cooking channel I would have subscribed. It feels so good. Night 11 o'clock, you sleep on the bed and you watch this cooking channel, right? Now I started learning cooking, and one fine day we thought of preparing pizza. So what I did, we have 4 people at home. So my mom, sister, dad, and myself. 4 people. So maximum you can have 4 pizzas, right? 4 pizzas, each flavor, one piece. So maximum one person can have 1 pizza, not more than that, right? So we thought of preparing 4 pizzas at home. It's very simple, right? 4 people. So what I did, everything I had at my home. So dining table is it at home. All the soda, salt, everything is at home. Electric stove, oven is really required to prepare pizza, that is at home. And pizza, bread, sauce, toppings, cheese, everything was at my home. So we prepared 4 pizza. See, in the oven, I don't know whether if you've tried it. In oven, it takes around 15 to 20 minutes for 1 pizza. Okay.
Yes.
15 to 20 minutes. So almost we wanted to prepare 4 pizzas, means I spent almost 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Okay, for 4 pizzas. So I started at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. 2 o'clock I finished. So all my sister, mother, everything, they helped in cutting the vegetables. One helped in tomato sauce. Tomato sauce is very simple. You crunch the tomatoes, you add some sugar, you put it in mixer, and it's like tomato sauce is done. Even that I did at home. When we needed for preparing 4 pizzas. Everything, whatever you see in the blue color, everything I prepared. Everything I prepared and everything I add. Okay, we add it was very good. 12 o'clock we started and 2 o'clock we had all done. 2 o'clock lunch was done. You know what about the one bad habit of Indians? Anyone? One bad habit of Indians. Whatever you eat, take a snap,
Post
put it in the
story.
Instagram story, WhatsApp status, pizza at home. You people all do this, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Same thing happened in my house also. My sister, oh my God, very, very, very difficult. My sister started posting everywhere. Pizza at home, my brother has prepared pizza, as if I've done some achievements here. She started posting in Instagram stories and like WhatsApp status, and she has around hundreds and 200s of followers, and she has like 400 to 500 of contacts. Everyone started saying, hey, what is this? Good, 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 good. It's very good. Looks yummy, yummy, yummy. All these messages. The next week, what happened? By seeing our photo, friends also came. 4 plus 4. 4 people in my home. 4 people have come for guest. Hey, last week your brother had prepared pizza, right? Can we try again? This is what guest is asking. And what you will do? You have to do it. Now, I need to prepare 8 pizzas. So if I want to prepare 8 pizzas, as I told you, each takes 20 minutes. To have the 2 o'clock lunch, I need to start at morning 8 o'clock itself. Do you think, is it feasible? One of the thing which everyone hates is, if pizza is hot, only then you can eat. If pizza is like become cold, you can't even eat one piece. Have you all experienced this?
Yes.
Yes.
8 o'clock, if I start cooking, and by the time 12 o'clock I sell, they'll say tata, bye bye. So what I thought this time, let's get few things from outside. White toppings or cheese, everything, which I'll get from vendor. Vendor means shop. I'll get it from shop. So that's what I did. Okay. Now this time, my mom started posting status. And if my mom started posting status, my relatives also came. They're all coming from village. Okay, so we have never tasted pizza and you never take us to out. Unfortunately, pizza is also not delivering. It's not open. So obviously I need to help them. So now the number of people in my house has become 16. For 16 people, can I prepare pizza? Can I prepare pizza? Not possible. 4 people only, I struggled for 2 hours. For 16 people, where will I go and do it? I asked my mom, can we buy 3 ovens? One oven, I can build one pizza 20 minutes. If I buy 3 ovens, parallelly, I can cook pizza 3 at a time. So in 2 hours, I should be able to close 16. Is it a good option to buy ovens? One oven is 5,000. So I'm giving an option. Let's buy 3 more ovens so that you can have 16 pizza cooked at home. Possible?
No.
No.
Why? What is wrong in buying 3 ovens?
Later, it's not.
Waste of money.
Waste of money. Only for one day you're buying 3 ovens as if they come every day and as if you eat pizza every day. Correct? Not possible. So what I thought, this time I ordered from outside. And it is my dining table. I have my salt, pepper, everything in place in my kitchen. I have a 1,500 square feet of house, pretty comfortable for 16 people. So we have a dining table, we have sofa, we have chairs. We all sat together and we enjoyed the lunch, which was pizza. And on that particular day, it was Wednesday, buy one, get one offer. And it was so good. We enjoyed. Now, if you observe carefully, even the pizza, everything, the electric, gas, oven, everything, they did it. Who did it? Pizza Hut did it. Domino's did it. And from there, I just ordered it and I got it. We had peacefully. Now, imagine the day which I'm expecting should never come. But imagine it's my marriage day. And we have around 400 people who are visiting my house. First of all, no space in my house. 1,500 square feet. It's square feet. It's like almost good for 40 to 50 people, not more than that. But we have 400 people. Can I order them every day saying that few of them come in the morning, few of them come in the evening, few of them come in the night? Can I do that?
No.
I have to take a party hall. And they only have the tables arranged, chairs arranged. Now, this 400 people all together came at the same time. And we were able to serve them. Of course, here, this time I took them outside. I just gave them the address. Everyone visited the party hall. And we all enjoyed. Chapter close. Oof. I have to tell you a story. Such a big story to make you understand now. Tell me, is 1 better, 2 is better, 3 is better, or 4 is better? Which one is better?
4 is better.
Depends on the number of.
One is better, Santosh.
Exactly.
4 is
You
better.
need to tell. You need to tell. See, if you are saying 4 is better, 4 is better, 4 is better, for 4 people, can I book a party hall? For 4 people, I want to do a pizza. Can I book a party hall for them?
No, depending on people.
It depends on the people. Tell me that first. That is the answer which I'm expecting from you. It's not like 1 is best, 2 is best, 3 is best, 4 is best. Depends on the situation. Depends on the scenario. If 4 people are there, 1 is good. If 400 people are there, 4 is good. That should be your answer. Depends on the resource. Depends on the people. Depends on the data. Depending on this, I will be choosing which is good, which is manageable. All agree? Yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
Santosh.
Yes? Any question or we are good? Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. End of story time. Don't go and eat pizza, okay? It's not good for health. Just for making you understand, I've given a pizza example. Pizza is done. Now what I'm going to do, the entire thing, let's speak technically. I will replace this with cloud services, which I'll call it as on-prem, IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. Whatever I did in the previous example where I was talking about pizza, the number of people who come in and the number of services I get it from outside and the number of things I do it inside, Now I've replaced completely with the cloud terminology. Now this is the actual topic which I wanted to explain, but I wanted to give the context what exactly those things are. So whatever you see in the previous slide, the same slide here, now I've replaced with the cloud services. So we have on-prem, IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. Okay. Now on-prem. What is this on-prem? Data, application, runtime, OS, networking, storage, server, everything is your responsibility. Everything is your responsibility. Your data will sit in your system. Your operating system you would have installed. Your Power BI software is installed. Your internet is in, like a dongle is installed. Your networking, your storage, your server, everything is coming from your laptop. This is called on-prem. It need not be always on laptop. It can be any on-prem server also. Still, everything you are managing, which is called on-premises. This is what we are trying to move out of it. As you know, 4 pizza was very good for 4 people. But as in then 8, 16, 24, I started to move out of that. I cannot do everything at home. So that is where we are trying to move out from on-premises to cloud now. Now, what is this cloud? Cloud services, we have something called IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. What is this IaaS? IaaS stands for Infrastructure as a Service. Now, what is this infrastructure as a service? That means partially they will give you, partially you will take care of it. For example, data is present in your system. Power apps, like let's say Power BI developer application, it is in your system. OS, which is in your system. Everything is in your system. Whereas networking, server, storage, they are giving. It's called IaaS, infrastructure as a service. We already know that Power BI, we cannot use it in Mac system. Power BI can be used only in Windows machine. So Power BI cannot be used in Mac system. Does it mean that I'll throw the Mac system? Definitely no. In the Mac system itself, we can install a virtual OS. In virtual OS, you can use the Power BI. Now this time, what I will do, only data is mine, whereas operating system, middleware, runtime, virtualization, everything they will only give you. This time it's called platform as a service. The best example is your Mac system. In your Mac system, you want to use a Windows machine software. They will give you the OS, virtual machine. You have to depend on some other platform now. Some other's virtual machine you have to install. There you have to use. Even though the laptop is yours, your main OS is Mac, but you cannot use the Power BI. So you have to go and install virtual machine. That means that is also someone else is giving. That is called platform as service. Right? Now, one thing which I wanted to tell you is, let's talk about SaaS. Let's talk about SaaS. The best example for SaaS is your Power BI service. The best example for your SaaS is your Power BI service. It is actually called software as service. Software as service. The reason why it is called software as service is, if I go and see about the Power BI service, the Microsoft Power BI service is a software as a service, SaaS of Power BI. That means wherever you are in the Mac system, you're in the Windows machine, wherever you can build a complete report with just the URL. With just that app.powerbi.com, you can pull the data, you can do the transformations, you can do whatever you want. And in fact, you can also do the DAX function also in the latest update. Everything is possible. Directly, you can do it in the URL. What you need? You only need internet, nothing else. You need only internet. With only internet, you can build a complete project. Doesn't matter what is your RAM size, doesn't matter what is your hard disk size, doesn't matter your OS. Nothing is important because the complete product you're getting from web. We had a problem in Mac machine. That's why we are actually installing a Windows machine. But now, not even as that is required. Though it has a small limitation, but I would say your Power BI service is directly available in your cloud. Just a URL. You go and try it in your phone. In your phone, you write app.powerbi.com, it will open. Wherever you click that, it will open. The only thing is needed is internet. Now, if I ask you, is 1 is better, 2 is better, or 3 is better, or 4 is better? Again, I want the answer from you saying that depends on data, depends on service, depends on requirement. If I want to do a small report, bike data report, I'll simply go with on-prem. If a small report, superstore report, but unfortunately I have a Mac system, I will go with PaaS. PaaS stands for Platform as a Service.
Santosh, what's the example for IaaS?
IaaS, we have the OS installed in your system. We have all the softwares installed in your system, but data is coming from some other server. You are not the owner. Somewhere else you're pulling the data. You're pulling from actual database. The database is not installed in your system.
So, like, if we are using Azure Data Server, Azure SQL Data Server,
Any server which is not in on-prem, as simple as that. You're getting from somewhere else. Imagine that you're getting from web. Imagine that someone is sending through application. You don't own the data. Someone else is owning the data. Are we good?
Yes.
Yes? All good?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Santosh.
I can give you in a written document. You will never forget this topic as long as you never forget pizza. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The day you forget pizza, you'll forget this. Will that happen? Okay. With that, we'll stop for today's session. Today, what we have covered, is it possible always to maintain by data by yourself? Not possible. So we have to look someone who is doing for us. I've given a very solid explanation about washing machine. We have a lot of clothes to wash. We have a lot of things to do. For me, time matters. I'm giving someone else. Money doesn't matter for me because someone is giving a door delivery for me. So I offer it. If that example is not satisfying it, go for the pizza example. Depending on the requirement, I choose it. If I want to prepare for 4 people, I would always prefer preparing at home. If I want to prepare for 400 people, I would always get them outside. As simple as that. Depending on the people, I will be choosing the options. Just replace the people with data. Depending on the data, I will choose what service I need. 3 type of cloud services. One is IaaS, infrastructure as service. One is PaaS, PaaS, which is platform as service, and one is SaaS, which is software as service. Depending on that, your price also will matter. The costliest one will always be SaaS because they are giving everything. Definitely they'll charge more, but that's fine. Everything they are doing for us, I'll still go with it. I cannot prepare pizza for 400 people at home, so I would opt for ready to eat. Okay, with that, we'll stop here. The next class will be on Monday for Azure. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions? What we have learned today? See, the course which you are going to cover, data analyst. Okay, or we can also call Power BI developer. This is a role you're going to apply for. But in this, there are multiple topics. We have SQL, we have Power BI, and we have Azure, and the fourth one we have is Fabric. Now, these are the 4 topics it is really required for completing this course. This course goes up to 4.5 to 5 months. I usually take almost 5 months because I teach almost everything that you need to survive in real time. So the course goes up to 4.5 to 5 months. This is the actual duration. But you know what is happening? no one can wait for 5 months, right? So 5 months, we cannot wait for new course. Like people who want to join and learn immediately, they have to wait for 5 months. Because, for example, this batch, if I started on January 1st, the next batch which I have to wait is they have to wait till May 1st or June 1st. Right? This happens, right? So this gap, no one can even join our session. So that is why you know what we have done. That is why you know what we have done. At end of every subtopic, we accept new admissions. When I say new admission, people who don't know anything would have been learning this course for the first time. They will start from SQL. They'll start from here. Sometime after we complete SQL, some people who already know SQL will join from Power BI. It's like it's like a train. The train keeps moving. Wherever you want to get in, you will get in. Wherever you want to get out, you will get out. As simple as that. The course will be keep on continuing. SQL followed by Power BI, followed by Azure, followed by Fabric. Again, the cycle repeats. SQL, Power BI, Azure, Fabric. Again, the cycle repeats. SQL, Power BI, Azure, Fabric. The cycle keeps repeating. So wherever you want, you will join. Now, first month SQL is done. The second month people have joined us Power BI. Now, this is a third part. This is what is ongoing now. This is what ongoing now. Okay. Now, when I say ongoing, it's a second class in Azure. Now, Azure will go up to 15 hours, followed by Fabric will go up to almost 5-6 hours. So totally, we will be covering almost 25 hours. Again, in order to learn this, you should be already having the knowledge of Power BI, because the challenges what we faced in Power BI only we are covering in Azure. So people who are joining as a first class who does not have background of this, I'll tell you openly, this is not the right course for you. If you want to understand from the beginning, you have to wait for 1 month. Again, we'll start from SQL. This course which we have started yesterday, this is for the people who already know Power BI. If you know Power BI only, your Azure and Fabric will make sense. Now, there's another option. I will attend from here. I'll attend from here. All this, I will go with recordings. Definitely, you can opt for that. We already have covered this. Every single class, even whatever I'm speaking, that also will be recorded, right? So what you can do is you can go through the recordings, or if you're still waiting for the new batch, you have to wait for 1 month. So because this 1 month it will take to complete Azure and Fabric, again we'll start from the beginning. Is the course content clear?
Yeah, I would like to go with the 3 and 4.
If you want to go with the 3 and 4, that means you have joined at the right time. Assuming that you already know SQL and Power BI, this is the right thing that we have joined here. Okay, so if you're joining for the full course, the course fees will be 30K with license. Okay, if you're joining for all the 4 topics. If you're joining for only Azure and Fabric, 10K with Fabric license.
Yeah, this is what I'm interested.
But this will be almost 20-25 days, which covers almost 30 hours, I would say. 30 hours of syllabus. 30 hours of syllabus we will be covering in both Azure and Fabric. Today is a day 2.
If we join Azure and Fabric, can we get SQL and Power BI recordings?
You have to pay full.
For recordings also?
Yeah. If you pay 10K, you will get both Azure and Fabric recording classes as well as the live classes. If you pay 30,000, you'll get recording of SQL, Power BI, Azure, Fabric. Also, you'll be allowed to attend any batch because you've not attended live, right? So you can attend next batch live also. It's like a train. We keep on repeating the topics. SQL, Power BI, Fabric, Azure. SQL, Power BI, Azure, Fabric. So wherever you want to get in, wherever you want to can get out. If you want to keep on learning for 1 year also, you can do it. But it's a waste of time for you. You start and you look for where you want, where you lack. Some people will say, I already know SQL. Let me join for Power BI. So we accept new admission Power BI. Some people will say, I will start from beginning. Yes. A lot of people in this batch have started from beginning. They have completed SQL, they have completed Power BI, and today they are in Azure. So people who already know Power BI and SQL, this is the right time for you to join Azure.
Are these all classes taken by you?
Yes.
So coming to timings, can you please tell me in the morning time is it available? 2 to 10 is my working hours.
See, 8 to 10 is 8 to 9. There is one batch. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The trainer name is Ritesh.
Okay.
And evening 7 o'clock to 8:30, I'll be taking the classes.
Yeah, morning I will prefer. Actually, I'm free in the morning time.
So do one
Evening,
thing.
I'm actually my work is going to simultaneously. I cannot continue my class due to some meetings also going on in the evening. So that is my problem.
Do one thing.
I would prefer morning.
Opt for 8 o'clock to 9:30 batch. You talk to a team. The team can get you all the access related everything, and you can be part of a morning batch. Ritesh will be the trainer, and for evening I'll be the trainer.
But good to know. If it is in the morning, you're also, that is very fine. But unfortunately, you are not there in the morning.
Morning,
okay,
I'm actually taking.
Morning
I'm taking, but I'm taking data engineering. So evening I take data analyst. I take different subjects. So morning
data engineering means ADF or
data engineering means it's completely like coding. Databricks, Data Factory, and we'll be focusing on Python, PySpark, big data. So it's all a different subject. So if you see the top 3 technologies that we have in the data driven is data analyst. Okay. And before that, we also have data engineer. And now we have data scientist. Now these 3 are like in demand.
What is meant by data analyst? This is a Power BI, right?
Yeah, data analysis is a Power BI.
Yeah, suppose in the data analyst, there are some other tools also there, Tableau.
Data analyst means you're analyzing the data. But here you can analyze the data with any tool. Since you're focusing only on Power BI, you're also called a Power BI developer. Even you can even do the analysis in Excel also. So that even if people who are doing Excel data also, they are also called data analysts. But since we are focusing on Power BI specifically, we are called data analyst.
Yeah, actually in the role of data analyst, Microsoft you're talking about.
Yes, we are talking about
Microsoft,
one product.
Oracle is there. Some other third-party tools also there. Okay, I'm talking those things.
Yes, we are teaching Power BI. That is why we call it as data analyst with Power BI, or you can call yourself as a Power BI developer.
Are they both similar? So data analyst and Power
No,
BI?
No, data analyst means who can analyze a data, but you can analyze the data with any tool. Here we are analyzing only with Power BI.
Okay, so what is the
how much
difference
of
in
this
data analyst?
how much of the syllabus you are covering from Azure, from data analyst to data engineer perspective?
Data engineer, if you ask me, we are covering almost 40 hours. Okay, but here we are covering almost 15 to 18 hours. I'll keep it 15.
So which services you will be like showing us in the Azure, from the Azure in this course?
In this course, I'll be teaching Azure Block Storage, Azure Data Lake Storage, Azure Data Factory, Azure SQL Database. 4 services I'll be teaching.
Okay, storage services basically.
Storage and processing. Processing is ADF.
Processing. Okay.
If processing means Databricks, right? The computation, the
Need not be always Databricks. You can also do the transformations and processing in Data Factory. We are preferring Data Factory here.
And in the data engineering, which services you cover?
In the data engineering, I cover Databricks, where Python is involved. For you, Python is not mandatory. For data engineers, Python is mandatory. There I'll teach Databricks. For you, I'll be teaching ADF, Azure Data Factory. Azure Data Factory, you need not learn coding. But for Databricks, you need to learn coding.
Okay, can we get the recording of that data engineering part?
No.
With this course?
You have to take the complete course.
Okay.
When is the next data engineering course starting, Santosh?
Next is starting 13th of June. Same time, morning 8 o'clock. Data engineering, I'll be the trainer.
So data engineering, I know Python very well. Okay. So what are the contents I need to learn for data engineering if
you
I
know
want
Python,
to like switch my
if you already
yeah
know Python, why are you joining for this? You can join for there, no? Data engineering, you'll get
yeah
high package.
yep. So that's what I want to like switch my career
If
to
you
data
already know
engineering.
Python, if you already know SQL, then you can opt for data engineering. Data engineering, lot of coding will be involved. Of course, you'll be also paid higher. There you'll be learning around 11 to 12 services, which is almost 3 times more than what you learn here.
Okay.
Databricks will be there, Synapses will be there, streaming analytics will be there, and we're also building storage services, SQL Server. Almost 12 services you will be learning.
Okay. So I'm having 14 years of experience in like software development. So is it the right course for me, data engineering, to
Obviously,
switch my career?
data engineering is always a hot cake. If you ask me any time, I would prefer data engineering. But people usually don't learn it because it's a tough. Who will learn coding? Power BI is there. It's a drag and drop. Azure ADF is there. Drag and drop. So those stuff of mindset will be there, right? So people usually don't choose data engineering easily. But data engineering, I would always prefer data engineering because tougher the subject, better your career.
Okay. Thank you, Santosh.
Santosh, what is the cost for data engineering?
Course for data engineering in the sense? Like you're asking the syllabus?
Cost. Yeah,
Cost.
sorry.
Cost is 27. So course is data engineer. Okay. So in data engineer, the first topic we'll learn is SQL. SQL, wherever you go, we will teach you. Second topic is Python. Third topic is data warehousing. Fourth topic we teach is big data, Spark, PySpark. This all coding. Okay, from the second topic, everything is coding. And fifth, we teach Azure services. Here I'm going to teach you 12 services. Here I'm going to teach you 4 services. That's the difference.
So what is the cost if you want to take only third, fourth, and fifth one? Data warehousing, big data, and Azure, the data engineering course.
So it's a loss for you actually. See, here I'm saying its total cost is 30K, right? So it's a total cost is 30K. But here, if you're opting only for 3 and 4, so 3 and 4, they will cost you around 10K.
10,000. Yeah.
But here, the entire course itself is 27.
Okay.
Okay. But if you're opting only for data warehouse, big data, and Azure, they'll charge you around 18. It's a loss for you, right?
Okay.
Because this is the toughest subject. So big data, Spark, PySpark, and Azure, and we are teaching for 12 services. This is tough. So they're charging around 18.
Okay.
Either if you're taking your opt for all, because I would have definitely covered all the fundamentals, interview perspective, interview questions I would have covered. If you want, you take it full. Don't take half off. But this is okay. Because since people already know Power BI and SQL, this is okay, affordable. But again, this will be only for, I would say 1 month, which almost like 25 hours.
Can
But
you
if you
mention?
take
Santosh, will the SQL concepts from Power, data analyst and data engineering vary?
No. SQL is same. Irrespective of whichever subject you take, SQL will remain same.
Okay.
How many hours of SQL class?
Where you're asking? Here it is 20 hours. Here also it is 20 hours.
Okay. And can you mention in Azure 4 services you said? Can you
Azure
mention?
SQL database.
Okay.
ADF,
And
Azure Data Factory.
further, you also
Same
take
blocks.
classes for the data science as well?
No, as of now, I cover only data analyst and data engineer.
Okay.
We have another trainer for data science.
So from ADF's perspective, are you gonna cover every activity we have there, or is it just the high level activities like
Whatever is required for data analyst. We'll be doing one project there. So whatever is required, we will cover that.
Okay. So
And in SQL, are you teaching from basics?
Yes.
Okay.
You just bring any person who's 5th standard, 6th standard, I'll make him understand SQL.
Oh, okay.
For data
And in
engineering, how
Power
many
BI
hours
DAX,
total?
Both comes under total 100 hours. Exactly 100. More than that only.
Any prerequisites for data engineering?
Yes, for both you need to know English and you need to understand my way of teaching. As simple as that. Because everything will start from zero. You need to understand my language. What you have seen me teaching for 2 days if you are a new joiner. So whatever I'm teaching, if you're understanding, that should be the prerequisites. That's it. As simple as that.
Okay, from Fabric's perspective, do you have any planned practice sets, or is it just gonna be the theory?
As I've told you, from January they have made it like public version. So one project what we will be doing in Azure, the same project will replicate in Fabric. So we'll be covering hands-on experience also you will have in Fabric, but it will be a limited topic. We do not have that much. 1 year old, right? 1 year old, what is that? Only that much I can cover.
Okay, got it.
in Azure and Fabrics, will there be real-time projects?
Obviously, not maybe today, but in future you will be doing the projects in Fabric. But Azure, already companies have started replacing whatever you were doing in ADF, I mean Power Query and on-prem data, right? Already there are a lot of companies who are using Azure. Only Power BI, I'll tell you upfront, you will not get calls. You have to add Azure. Only if you add Azure, your profile is effective.
Power BI, I feel only DAX is very tough.
Is DAX difficult?
Yeah.
That's based on the scenarios. Yeah.
See, DAX was difficult. Now you have a lot of AI tools. You have a lot of supporting tools. DAX Studio is there. And in fact, writing a DAX, it's more even convenient because they're also giving the syntax for you. So I wouldn't say if you practice, it's difficult. I understand it's a bit tricky, but if you practice it, everything is easy. You need not learn all 200 functions. Even I have not done 200 functions. Whatever is important, whatever is a use case, depending on the case study, we will write it.
So when you were teaching Power BI, have you also covered DAX Studio and Tabular Editor?
Tabular Editor I have not covered. DAX Studio also I have not covered, but I've covered DAX. We have covered almost 60 functions, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So nowadays, if
In
you see
Power BI, a lot of external tools are there. Not only one, maybe 10 to 12 are there.
See, if you know to write DAX, you can write anywhere. DAX Studio is an external tool. You can go and write the DAX. But Tabular Editor, I've shown only for one concept. Come on, old students, where we learned that?
OLS.
Comparing the code, comparing the tools,
No.
comparing the lines.
We have covered for object level security. So that is where I've taught them Tabular Editor. And DAX Studio, it's not required. Where whatever you're writing in Power BI, you can write it in an external tool. And in Power BI also, we have a new update. I don't know whether if you have seen or not. Directly the DAX editor also, we have an option. Have you all explored that?
No.
Santosh.
Yeah, you can write DAX there
Santosh,
also.
I have one question. So I'm already part of Power BI class, but I'm not able to see the recording. So when this will be uploaded, like I'm like running behind, like I'm not in live classes, but I'm running behind. So wanted to check.
You will be having access. You have joined from the beginning, right?
Yeah, I have joined from the
You
beginning.
will be having access. Reach out to our team. Maybe you're not applying right filters, I think. So while searching in the class records, maybe you're not applying the right filters. You drop an email or you call our team tomorrow and they'll help you over screen share.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Are we good to close?
Yes.
Santosh, hello.
Yes.
Can you give me a small example again of means on premises IaaS, SaaS, and PaaS?
See, imagine your OneDrive, that is Google Drive. Google Drive, what you can do, you can store everything there, right? Right?
Yes.
It provides a platform. Talk about Power BI. What Power BI can do? It can also store the data in the workspace. It can also store the data, process the data. You can do whatever you want. It's a software as service. Okay.
Correct.
And infrastructure service as well. You choose a tool where the tool is yours, but the data you're getting from somewhere else. Okay, that type of applications is IaaS. And on-prem, everything is in your system. Your data, your software, your OS, your power supply, everything is in your system. That becomes your on-prem.
And SaaS and PaaS?
SaaS, I told, no? Power BI is a SaaS. And PaaS is your one Google Drive. All good? Okay. With that, we'll stop here. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you.